Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be one that I actually had up on my channel before, but I deleted it due to bad lighting and things like that. So it's going to be my eBay palettes review and haul. So I'm going to get straight into this because this is going to be a seriously long video. The first palette that I got was the concealer palette. As you can see, it's got everything from your deepest darkest brown all the way up to your highlight up here, which is a shimmer colour, all the way down to your green for correcting, your purple for correcting, yellow for correcting, and then you have your lighter concealer colours. Like that's the lightest concealer colour, and I'll show you the darkest as well. So it ranges in shades, brilliant for your cream contour, all that kind of stuff. If you do find that you get one of these palettes, which sometimes I find, especially with this one more so than the bigger one that I will show you, they can dry out a little bit. It can be a little bit hard to get them to blend, but mix them with a tiny bit of Inglots Duraline into the actual pan of them, mix them around a bit and then apply them, and it will be so much more easy to blend and to apply. The second palette that I'm going to show today is marked obviously with blusher and bright shadows. It is a thicker palette. You can see this is the one I showed you first. So it's about double the size and it opens long ways. So when you open it, this is what you see. First of all, I'll do a little swatch of some of them. That's the green, that's the orange, this colour down here, like a bluey turquoise kind of a colour. Really, really nice. You can take off this layer then. I'm just going to pull that off because it's going to fall if I try to do it on screen. And underneath it you have this protection layer, and I do leave the protection layers on them. And then underneath you get your another brush, and you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 blushes. So some of them are shimmery, like this one is a goldy shimmer, and then some of them are just matte, like look at the pigment on that. This is my favourite. It's a corally orange, this one here, and it's so beautiful. Really highly recommend these. This palette is, the blushes especially are extremely blendable. Really like them. The next palette I have marked as the zigzag palette, and as you can see it's one of the thick ones again. You open it, there is no mirror in this one. You open it, and as you can see I call it the zigzag palette because it's kind of like in a zigzag. It's easy for me to know, and I'm going to swatch some of these. You have shimmers and mattes, like look at the shimmer in that. This green up here, really nice. Really like this palette actually. Like this gold here is just beyond belief, and really nice for your inner pop of colour or for a spotlight eye. It's got a little ribbon here that you can just pop up the first layer, and then you have your second layer, which are lighter colours, some shimmers, and kind of like your neons, like your yellows and stuff like that. You can see, like look at the neon yellow, and it's really hard to get a pigmented yellow shade in any brand, so that's really amazing. This lime colour down here looks kind of yellowy on screen, but it's kind of like a lime colour. Really beautiful. The next palette I have marked, as you can see, 28 blush palette, and it ranges from really neon-y pinks all the way to a shimmery pink, your corals, all the way up to your kind of winey reds up here at the top. So I'll just do a couple of swatches here. That's a kind of almost like, that actually reminds me of, was it Viva Glam or something that MAC came out with for the Nicki Minaj lipstick? That's what it actually reminds me of. I'll swatch this one, a really nice corally shade. This one, really highly pigmented, as you can see guys, and you can even see me doing the swatch. I'm not digging into them or anything. Next palette is the second concealer palette that I was talking about, and this is the one that I find is a little creamier than the other one. There was a brush that came with this, and excuse the dirt of it, but I've used this quite a lot. Over here in the corner you have 2, 4, 6, 8 corrector shades, and it ranges from your lightest concealer, which is almost white, all the way up obviously to your dark brown, but this one is the darkest actual concealer, and I'll just show you. Really creamy, extremely easy to blend out with your beauty blender, all that kind of stuff. Really like this palette. This next one is neutral blush and eyeshadow, and this one has number 26 on the back. When you open this, this has every shade from the really deep purple blushes at the very top, an eyeshadow to match, all the way down to some shimmery colours sorry, some shimmery colours here, peaches, all that kind of stuff down the bottom. Really nice colours, really nice for brides, autumn looks. I will leave the links to all these below. I will try and track them all down on eBay. This palette is the 72 Neutral palette. This palette actually is one of the palettes that I'm not a fan of. It was the palette that I got that I felt had the least pigmentation in it. So it ranges from all your nudes, every type of nude you could think of, to your pinks, your reds, all that kind of thing. It's really reflective, so sorry if I'm blinding you. But it's definitely the least pigmented palette that I got. So it was a little disappointing. They're pigmented enough, but you would really have to have a severe white base for them to show up on. Not a huge fan of this palette. Well, the next palette is another neutral palette, and I've it marked neutral shadows. This one I much prefer. It ranges from everything from your purpley nudes to your golds, your blacks, your browns, everything, and way more pigmented than the last palette I showed you guys. So I just want to swatch a few of these. As you can see, really nice shimmery colours as well. Really like this colour here in the middle. Really like that. So really nice. This is lovely for bridal as well. So highly recommended. Any makeup artist should have this in their collection. This next palette is the contour palette. So this would be more powder contours instead of cream contours. As you can see, you have your white, you have your banana, you have your almost salmon colour. It's hard to see really. You have your skin colour, you have your brown contour, and you have your lighter tan contour. So this one is this skin colour. I'm not sure if you can see, it's really hard to show you guys. This is the white, and I'll show you the brown. Now this is absolutely lovely. Love this palette. Really highly pigmented. Really do love it. And this has the number 06 on the back. The next palette is my 32 lip colour palette. And this has the number 32 on the back. I hope I'm not blinding you guys. I hope you can see. It's just really hard to show with the light shining directly on it. It kind of reflects a little. So as you can see, this has everything from reds to pinks, all the way down to this kind of a glittery clear white kind of gloss. It has like a purple. These are so creamy, it's unbelievable. We'll go for a nude next. Love that nude colour, really nice. That's a red. You can see they are down as glosses or as lip colours. A lot of people had said these were more glosses. These are lipsticks. They're not matte by any means, but to make any lipstick matte, just put on a setting powder over the top, blot it over, apply your lipstick in again, blot it again, and that will keep it matte. Also, to keep any lipstick on, including these guys, anything, a lip gloss or anything, go over it with Lip Coat is the brand that I use. It's a lipstick sealer. It holds your lipstick in literally 24 hours, 48 hours. As long as you have it on, your lipstick will stay on. You'll get no bleeding, nothing like that. Absolutely brilliant. So definitely this one is a good one, this 32 palette. Next is my blusher and shadow palette. I have it marked. This is a shiny palette, and this has the letters P and the number 56 on the back. So this one does have a mirror. I don't want to blind you. It does have a mirror and two applicators here on the top on either side of the mirror. Ooh, I don't want to blind you. And this one has blushers at the top and loads and loads of shadows. So I'm going to swatch some of the colours that I haven't swatched in other palettes. Look at the vibrancy of that. We're going to go green. Sorry, I'm half out of the screen. That's green, and then this really electric blue here at the top is fabulous. We'll swatch some of the blushers. Like, amazing pigmentation. This orangey peach coral is my favourite. I love it. I love corally peach orangey colours on the eyes, the blusher, anything like that. The next one is my 120 palette. Now I do have two 120 palettes. I have one that I have opened and have used with years and years and years, and I'm just going to show you this one. It's the exact same. It comes with two colour palettes in it, except this one is sealed, so this actually comes out. This is an empty palette now, and you have two palettes of different colours. So this one is more muted and shimmery colours. This one is more bright matte colours. really nice. Everything from red to black to pink, blue, green, purple. Then you have the same things here. You have your shimmers along the top to do a nice smoky eye here along the top. Really, really nice. And then this is the other 120 palette. As you can see, they look different. This one is the 120 palette I just showed you guys that's sealed, and this is the 120 that's open. It says Manly. And as you can see, I'm not going to turn this over because this one is messy, but I have used this one. These 120 palettes, there's rave reviews about them, there's tutorials using them, everything. They're absolutely brilliant. Highly recommended for anybody trying to start a kit, anyone that has a kit, even people that do makeup at home. You don't have to be a makeup artist. These are absolutely amazing palettes. The next one and the last one that I'm showing you is this box of eyeshadows. As you can see, it is literally a box of eyeshadows. This one is pretty much the 120 palette. I think this one has 240 instead. It's just got a few more shades of each colour and some marble shades. So this one does have another mirror. I just kept the protection on because the mirror actually fell off. I dropped this guy earlier today, as you do, you know, when you're clumsy. As you can see, this one has loads of different colours, and it has some marble shades, like these two up here are marble shades. You can see it's pink, but it's got purple going through. This one is red, but it's got orange going through. I'm just going to do some swatches. There's a lot of shimmer in these. So that's the shimmery yellow. This is the shimmery blue. This is the matte orange coral, we'll say. This is a goldy yellow marble colour. So as you can see, this is like this. When you, oh, I'm trying to show you without dropping it. This opens up and it opens down to more shades. There's more shades there. This one also does the same. It opens, oh, it opens out and down, more colours here, and then you have ones here in the middle, and this one also opens to even more shades underneath. So there are loads and loads of shades in this. If there's a shade in here that it doesn't have, you literally don't need it, because the shades are so vibrant, so mixed in colour. Like if you wanted to do a pink eye, you have so many different shades of pink. You have your crease colour, your depth colour, your lid colour, you have your highlight, everything is in this. So it's brilliant, brilliant, brilliant to have in your kit, especially if you don't want to buy all expensive products. We'll say if you have a MAC, we're just picking a name, we'll say MAC or Inglot. If you have a palette and you have, we'll say they're a tenner an eyeshadow or something, you don't want to go out and buy maybe a fluorescent pink because you mightn't use it a lot. They have so many different colours like that inside here that you wouldn't get in mainstream kind of brands. Absolutely brilliant, highly recommend. So guys, that's the end of my eBay palette haul, review, whatever you want to call it. I would not be recommending them if I thought they were bad quality, or if anyone had had a reaction, if I had had a reaction, anything. I use them all the time. Some of them I do find are a little hard to blend, but if you get your blending up, you get your technique up, you have the right brushes, which is a really, really important thing to remember. Your white brushes really help with your blending. I will leave all the links below. I will try and find them. Now, it has been a good few years since I bought these, so I will try and find the actual same ones as I have. I will leave the links below. They mightn't all be from the same seller, but the ones that I bought were actually from Celia Makeup. I think it was CELIA_makeup. And she was like the top seller for selling all these kind of palettes, and they were highly pigmented and everything. I'm sure no matter what seller you get them from, they will be highly pigmented. The only one that I would say I wouldn't use is the 72 neutral palette, the one that I said didn't have a lot of pigment. I'm not a huge fan of that. I'd say I've used it maybe 2 times maximum since I got it. The rest of them, love them, point blank, wouldn't get rid of them for the world, love them. So if you do like this video, guys, please thumbs up, like and subscribe. Please let me know in the comments below any other type of videos you would like to see. If these are the kind of videos that you like, please let me know, because I'm kind of trying to gauge which way to go with the channel, whether to go more tutorials, or whether to go more hauls and all that kind of stuff, and collections. Just let me know, and whatever you think. Any ideas as well for videos, please leave it below. Check out my social media links also in the description box, and see you soon. Bye bye.